The Hero with a Thousand Faces. Good read. Great book. But not what we're here to talk about today. If you're preparing to deliver a talk and you're not practicing with the clicker in your hand, you're missing one of the most powerful tools for locking your talk into your memory. Now, this isn't just about tech. It's about your physiology, your memory systems, and how your audience reads your body. Practicing with the clicker isn't optional. It's essential because your talk isn't just words. It's muscle memory, movement, and flow. Here's what I tell every speaker, presenter, and facilitator I work with, especially those stepping into more visible leadership roles. Buy your own clicker. Don't rely on the conference room. Don't borrow one last minute. Own it. Practice with it. Get used to having it in your hand, because the moment you hold your remote or clicker, your body reacts. Your fingers might sweat. Your posture shifts. You start figuring it out. Do I prefer this in my left hand or my right? Which side of the stage do I feel more comfortable on? How do I cue my transitions without looking clunky? These things only surface in rehearsal, and trust me, better to find out during practice, not while standing under stage lights in front of 300 people. The clicker also influences how you move, where you stand, how you engage with your slides. For example, when you click to change slides, do you keep eye contact and let the slide speak for itself? Or do you turn, point, pause, break eye contact, and cue the audience to shift their focus? This matters because if you just click and stand there staring at your audience, they often won't look at the slide, especially if they're polite, which most audiences are. So what do? Well, you turn your body slightly, glance at the screen, use a gesture to cue the audience. Now look here. Give them 2 to 3 seconds to take it in. Then return eye contact and continue. Smooth, grounded, intentional. And if you're using your dominant hand, make sure you're not constantly crossing your body awkwardly, especially not if you're behind a lectern. Again, none of this can be fixed in the moment. It needs to be rehearsed with the clicker. Now, let's talk about why this helps lock your talk into memory. When I trained with Dr. Rich Allen, he spoke about memory pegs, the idea that our brains remember new content more easily when it's attached to something concrete. In this case, your slides become your memory pegs. Your clicker becomes the trigger that unlocks the next section of your talk. When you rehearse clicking through your slides, you're physically anchoring each visual to a chunk of content, and your kinesthetic system, your body's movement-based memory, well, it starts linking what you see with what you say. This is classic NLP. We're creating stimulus response chains. We're seeing a slide and clicking through, it triggers your brain to recall the next story, the next point, the next transition. Even better, try rehearsing with no words. Just click through your slides silently and let your brain fill in the blanks. Yeah. If you've practiced well, the content will rise naturally because the memory pathways have already been laid. Here's your challenge. Get yourself a good clicker or remote. Hold it in your dominant hand, then try your non-dominant hand. Practice your talk multiple times while clicking through your slide. Nice. Yeah. Experiment with gestures, body position, and eye contact as you click through. And once you're familiar, try running through the entire deck in silence. Let your slides do the prompting. Yeah. This is how you move from script reading to embodied speaking, from presentation to presence. You don't just practice your talk. Practice the physicality of it. The clicker, the movement, the flow, these are not extras. These are the delivery. Your slides are your memory pegs. Your clicker is the trigger, and your body is the anchor. If you enjoyed this speaking insight, stay tuned. We're only just getting started.